Ayman Khan here for Seconds Out with heavyweight Joe Parker. Joe, sir, how you doing?
Very good, very good.
Even better to see you here at the press conference. What brings you here, Joe? I guess you're in support. Andy Lee's here, Katie Taylor, big Irish fight here. I guess you're in support.
So I'm here in Ireland doing a bit of training with Andy while we wait for fight news and just ticking along. And the press conference was today, so it was thought it'd be nice to pop by and see. It's going to be a historical fight, May 20.
I've got to get your fighters' thoughts.
Yeah.
Who do you favour after seeing the press conference and the face-off?
I think, everyone says it's going to be a tough fight for Katie. But, she's always been able to find a way to win. But this is going to be a very tough fight. You've got two great champions coming at it. It's going to be good. It's going to be a good night.
Level of pressure when you're fighting in your home country. You fought in your home country there. You've got to make a statement. You've got to win.
I think when you're fighting in your home country, you want to make a statement, you want to win, you want to show the fans what you can do. So there is pressure. But she's dealt with pressure many times. But Chantal, again, there's pressure on her side. She's coming into territories she's not familiar with, and she's going to go at it. So it's going to be a good fight, and I'm looking forward to seeing the undercard fights as well.
Joe, I've got to ask you, I saw a picture of you and Israel Adesanya. Are you good friends with Israel?
Yeah, good friends with Israel. And a lot of us New Zealand fighters and in combat sports support each other. So he's always been very supportive of myself, and I want to see him go back and win the rematch.
Did you catch the UFC fight at the weekend?
Yeah, I did.
Right.
I caught the one that just happened.
Yeah.
Good. Listen, I try and catch all the UFC fights if I can. I think it's very entertaining. Mm-hmm. And then I think as a combat athlete, you want to watch all the fights out there.
There's a debate between boxing and UFC and which one at its peak is the highest and gets the most viewership. What do you think? You're going to say boxing, right?
I'm always going to say boxing, but they are making big statements around the world, UFC.
Mm-hmm. Let's get to you then. When are you back in the ring, Joe?
As soon as I can. I needed to fight. I needed to keep improving. I needed to keep working on things with Andy. And there's three names we're looking at: Dubois, Hunter, and McKean. So just anyone that we can lock in a fight with.
Speaking of, first of all, Hunter, when I spoke to Michael, he said that the fight was agreed between you both. Where do negotiations stand between you two right now?
Waiting on Boxer. Waiting on Boxer to come up with a plan if they can make the fight happen. And then talking to Frank Warren and his team and see if we can fight Dubois. And then obviously I think McKean's with Matchroom. So we're just seeing which one's the best option and which one we can make happen ASAP. Yeah,
of the shortlist, who would be your preferred choice, Joe?
I think for me, Dubois, because he's got that belt, the WBA regular belt. So it'd be nice to fight him. And he's come off of a win over Kevin Lorena. I've come off a okay win, and it'll be nice to fight someone who lift me up and challenge me.
You feel that you have the edge over Dubois. Where do you feel that you have those edges over him in the ring?
Listen, I'm confident. I'm sure. Listen, every fighter's confident, but I'm sure I can break him down, and maybe too fast. Oh, listen, he's a quick fighter, but I'll be with a good game plan of Andy Lee, be able to, break his confidence.
A lot was made about that Lorena fight and how Dubois took the knee because he was injured at the time. As a fighter, do you see a weakness there that you can expose potentially?
Listen, if a fighter's injured, and I'm not sure what happened there. He took a knee 2 or 3 times, but in the end, he was able to overcome all of that and get the win. So good on him, and if we can make the fight happen, it'll be great.
Joe, there's a name on that list that I thought was interestingly absent there because he's looking for an opponent too. That's Dillian Whyte. You two have history there. He's not won that rematch.
Is he looking for an opponent? I
believe so.
Listen, I've tried to get a fight with Daniel Whyte for a long time. I'm not sure what he's doing, but if he's up for it, we can lock something in with him as well. Anyone. I'm not really fussed on who I fight. I just want to get a fight locked in.
Speaking of big fights that fans are waiting for, you're in the camp there. Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk. Is something close, Joe? It seems like from Frank Warren's latest tweets it is.
Yeah, I think something is close. I think Tyson's in camp training for it, and I saw the back and forth videos calling each other out. So listen, the fight's locked in for April 29. Hopefully it can be done and they can get in the ring and see who the best is.
Joe, you believe that Tyson Fury has the edge over Usyk. Where do you feel that he has those edges in the ring over Usyk?
Listen, that's bias from me, just being very close and being in the camp. So it's, I feel he is going to win with his reach advantage, and he can box and he can move and he can find the inside. And so I think he's got what it takes to take Usyk out.
Talk about the split 70-30. You feel that's right, that it should be in the champion's favour, Tyson's favour?
Listen, I don't really get involved in all that business side of things, but whatever the deal is, as long as both teams are happy, that's the main thing.
couple more things from me, Joe, and I'll let you go. Tommy Fury, rematch with Jake Paul, do you think?
Oh, it was nice for Tommy to get a win. Jake Paul didn't put on a bad performance. It was actually not bad. And if they have a rematch, it'll be great.
Is he a pro fighter, Joe?
Who? Jake Paul. I think he's shown that he can be a pro fighter, and that he can mix it with boxers.
I believe John has said that Tommy should either face KSI or Salt Papi. Two good fights, you believe, there for Tommy?
Yeah, I think there's great fights out there for Tommy, and I think those two names will be a good fight for him as well.
Joe, I'll leave the final word for you. When we see you in the ring, what people expect to see from you?
A better performance in all the other ones.
Joe, pleasure speaking to you. Thanks for getting to Seconds Out. Much appreciated, sir.